Hey everyone, welcome back to Legend of Mushroom with Genghis. So some updates today, sneak peeks, possibly what the next event is going to be, and then some nerfs and updates from the actual game. So let's go to it. Right here, the next event is supposed to come a week after Ship Showdown, and it's called Idle Event. And this is in our Discord under leaks right at the top there. So our man Corey has found this. You could also find this sort of stuff on our website, which is also in the description to the video. So there is going to be a mount. It's follow your heart. You can look it up. Area skill damage 8,000 effect and launches the target for half a second. So that's pretty cool. I guess that could help mages. Problem is it's from the start of the battle to 20 seconds. There's a 60% chance it takes place. So it's kind of like a random luck, really awesome mount, kind of in a way like the Eye of the Raven for Artifact, which gives you an extra skill, but you don't know which one it's going to be. And then there's another artifact coming, and this one doesn't look too elite, but it is pretty good. And looking at them, the base, medium sound, and high sound, they're one for each different class. You can come in and read this on your own. And then the virtual link back accessory after the battle begins scans the target and analyzes the target's weakness and then chooses what to do. But I think that's more based on what type of class you are. And parking lot decorations, so these will be available, and you'll obviously get to increase your parking coins or your adventures, that sort of stuff. And then how to obtain them. So one panel light can be obtained by doing the following tasks: game login, blah, 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 all sorts of stuff, and share your game, which I think nobody does. And this seems to be one of those games, sort of, you know, like these idle games that they have in the event. So kind of like this, but a different type of game. So that seems like how you'll earn those. That's pretty cool that it's not something that you have to pay for. And speaking of not spending money, Appcoins is having a $500 giveaway. All you gotta do is click the link and download or update your game. Use the promo code MUSH5. Click next twice on here and submit your wallet and your email address. That's the way they know how to contact you and give away this. We have different stuff that's gonna be available. There is a pet. It's not a flying pet. It's just a pet that is flying. And it's Hellflyer's Plume. Basic attack deals an additional 0.5% of the target's current HP as damage. So I guess it's one of those things that would be good if you're going against someone with high HP, like a warrior. And then there's other stuff coming here. Pay attention to proprietary. When attacking normally, there's a 50% chance to deal damage equal to 0.5%. So I guess that's kind of the new thing. Legend of Mushroom was going with a lot of different items that would, let me pull one up here. So if we go into advanced, a lot of different items that would give different skills based on what percentage your HP was when your HP falls below 80, when your HP falls below 50. And now it seems like they're dropping lots of items that have a percentage chance of becoming really awesome. So there could be some battles where you don't get that at all. So these sort of items would be something that you would equip if you're in a long shot battle, if you're not sure if you're going to win and you're trying to upset somebody. So for example, I was always having problems with the second guy on server. I was number 3. I just couldn't get over that hill. So I could put those on and hey, what's the risk? I'm going to lose anyways, but now I have a chance to win if I do get one of those, basically a critical skill on my weapon. So you could come in, read all this other stuff about it, and then here's some more Digimon stuff. But here is where it gets really interesting. There is a game update, and I'm not sure if it's needed. I'm not sure if I like it. So if we look at this is from the Legend of Mushroom makers. They're going to be significantly weakening one-shot attacks. So in PvP, skills will now be activated from the left to the right, and all skills will have a forced delay of 0.5 seconds. So how's that going to impact the game? So first of all, here's your skills, right? So they're going to go 1, from the left, and then the next one from the left. So then half a second later, half a second later, half a second later, like that. And they're going to go one from the left rather than just letting us skill delay, which I guess is kind of their start to ease us into skill delays. So maybe hopefully we can actually guess the time. So how is this going to impact things? Well, in the past, basically someone with really strong skill attack could just one-shot people. But that would take a couple skills landing at the same time and getting skill critical. That's not going to be able to be possible anymore because they're not going to land at the same time. Also, you're not going to be able to get that skill off before blitz because you can guarantee the enemy is going to put blitz as their first skill for blitz immunity when they're against high skill opponents. Not sure if this is needed because like really you're hurting mages even more. Why would you want to nerf mages more even when I just turned to one? And then lamp 28, if your player level 125 is released after 60 days of the server release. And then lamp 28, 29, and 30. And it looks like those are the percentages where we're going to get the new gear. So there's supposed to be a gear above the gold. Mine is called Orus. I'm not sure what yours is called. And then another cap from 150 to 200. They're going to raise it. Lamp Thief is going to go from 120 to 150. Those were already announced, but they're still not implemented. So I'm not sure when any of this stuff is going to come up. And then if we look down here, there is some other different mounts and whatnot that will be coming out. But let's take a look at how this used to work. So if we go, I have a video here. And this is a video of me one-shotting as a mage. So I'm going against the second guy who I could never beat as a warrior. I would have a really, really tough time against him and never beat him. And there's me, just one shot, one shot, one shot. Doing it over and over, proving it's not a fluke. I can just crush him as long as those land. If they don't land, I get him down to about like 80%, and then he beats me. Because I just have nothing coming till my next round of skills. So not sure how that's going to change people's plans if you are a mage. Maybe they're just going to leave. Just don't be a mage anymore. Go to something else. So you're really going to have to be able to overpower people because you're going to have that one or two skills very strong at the start and hoping for the critical. Or maybe you're going to... let's just say build up your HP and hope to last about 6 seconds and get out of that blitz and then land some skills and hope for the skill crit. We'll have to see how this changes the game. But obviously people hate going against a mage who one-shots them. Even if you still beat them half the time, still not something that makes people happy. So let's see how these do play out and come join the Discord, take a look. There's always leaks in there and like, subscribe.